2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, this is a massive day for this player. Their first ever event on the PGA Tour. You've been there before. You know what it's like. Explain to us that feeling.
It's a dream come true, but yet it is still such a terrifying experience. You want to make sure that the golf ball doesn't fall off the first tee, and you just want to make contact with it. Listen, it is a dream come true, but it's also a very scary experience. Be interesting to see how this player handles it all.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Oh, come on, sit. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Well done. Take the birdie. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
They've decided to club up.
That was a beauty. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for a birdie run.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing. Teeing off here at the 4th. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier. Lining up for his second. Wonderful effort. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player. Really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Get excited. This could go in. That's inside the range. And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Nicely done. Sitting at 3 under par. Trying to crack into the top 10. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 strokes off the lead. wonderfully played chip shot.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Time to tee off at the 6th. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And back to the course with the live action. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Great shot. And this putt to move into a tie for third. It's got a chance. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. Nice putt to make that one. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. Currently has a share of second place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. It's on a great line. That's well holed. And that will take him to 7 under. And that makes him tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. I'll tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Bubba Watson's known for some of his artistry.
From long range, nearly gets it to fall.
Great putt. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This would be a great up and down. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Putting for a par here. Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Had a fantastic drive.
Good sounding strike, that one. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
This one's looking good.
Wonderful shot. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Hey, nice looking line. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Oh, well played. Sitting at 9 under par, currently leading. Interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Leading by 3 strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, a lot of golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. From around 170 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
He sits in first position. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt is of 9 feet.
Putt is underway.
If that putt drops, now 13 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, that's simply brilliant. How good is that? Knocking it in the bucket to close out the day. Golf clap. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Opting for the 3-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Currently 15 under par for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Wow, that's bold. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This is a good chance. Oh, well home for eagle. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 6-iron here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's a good-looking shot there. And this putt for the tournament.
What a nice line.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back nine, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey, Rich Bean here in the booth. This week, we're taking in the beauty of the Jacobson Homestead Ridge. What do the players face off the first tee?
Well, nothing beautiful about this except for the scenery. 496 yards from the back tees. Players must avoid the fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee, but don't bail out right. Some massive trees will block you out. Second shot slightly downhill to a green that slopes from right to left. Only 2 bunkers on this hole, Luke. Avoid them both at all costs.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Well, this should find the short grass. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Opting for the 6 iron. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
A bit short with that effort.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And how about the concentration to pull that shot off? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's in a tie for 14th place. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there. Get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
This has eyes for the hole. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is their look at birdie.
Super shot that. Currently 1 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Looking really good. Let's get back to it, shall we? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Starting to look really good.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
At -2, going along nicely today. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, and that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Lining up the birdie putt here. That was a gallant attempt. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris. Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently a couple under for the round. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Not a bad line, this one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole. Good looking shot this. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off here at the 7th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the pitching wedge here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Good putt, that. Now leading by 1 shot. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Time for the 2nd shot at the 8th. Very crafty, that shot.
Such soft hands.
Well hold. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris? Let's see if we can get this one up and down.
First
par.
one.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4.
Anyone else? Hello.
Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for top spot.
I'm the streamer. Emoji thumbs up. Oh, you're the streamer.
That's just inside the range. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
I liked and subscribed.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
So close, thank you.
Johnny Mac, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back nine here
You're
left
welcome.
today.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out.
Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Damn, you're good.
Looks like they put a good pass on that one.
Great shot.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead.
It is late for me, it is 1 but I stayed up so that is good.
Ooh, nice line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off on the 11th.
I got mad and deleted the game for a few days and now I'm a pro. Emoji grinning squinting face.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, what does that
Jinx.
lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
I know the shot was like really good and how much videos I am going to sun and like on all.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Let's head over to the 15th hole, shall we? Here's Xander Schauffele. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5 iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Wow, what a shot. A 7-footer right here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Looks good off the blade. And that putt will drop. And he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Fuck ILL, be back, I am at work so ILL give my customers the food, be right back.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. This lie's not great.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Nice out the rough here.
Yeah, nicely played. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead.
Oh, damn.
The 14th playing 483 reach from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Going with the hybrid. Not a bad approach, that one.
Be back in
Quite inside
5
the birdie
minutes.
range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
This putt to get to 7 under the card.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
What a putt to make. Well done. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now that finds him in first place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
This shot from around 210 yards. Currently leading by 3. opting for the 5-wood. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
It was on a good line. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Let's catch up with Willie Z. He's always a flusher.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Let's return to live play now. A birdie putt awaits. Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Next up is this par 4 hole. Wow, that was just striped. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt to get to 10 under par.
Little birdie look in here.
Tracking. And that will drop in for a birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. And he's safely on the green.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
They played well when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on them, it was awesome.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
First one. Skipping some comments. I now the shot was like really good and how much videos I am going to sun and like on all. Fuck ILL be back I am at work so ILL give my customers the food be right back. Back. Oh damn. I am late for home. Be back in 5 minutes.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Go on, get in the hole. Oh, what a super shot.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Not bad. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt is about 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Yep, tracking well.
Yes, they've made it.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently a couple under for the event. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Okay, steady now. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Nice line. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
This is his third.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. That should find the cut stuff. And now we head to the 17th, and this happened just a moment ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? Okay, time to return to the action. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Only one shot off the pace. Unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. This one might roll into the rough. Second shot here on the 7th.
This one is all over it.
Lovely effort that. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Ooh, what a shot from the bunker. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Oh, almost went in. Left yourself an opportunity.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Well, that's a nice line. And in she goes. That's a good save.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Let's catch up with a human one-iron, Will Zalatoris from earlier.
Yes, it's in.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
The 10th at TPC Sutherland is the beginning hole of a back nine that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back nine with a birdie.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
Let's catch up with Willie Z. He's always a flusher. Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots, and now just got to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Sutherland, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Not a bad line, this. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today, and that will take him to 7 under. He's currently sitting in first place. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Nicely done. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Let's recap this long-range effort. And back to the play, shall we? And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Wonderfully played. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
That doggle hunt.
This putt to get to double digits under the card.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Oh, so close. No, that's too bad. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
A wonderful shot into 14 and sets up another look at birdie. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. And back to the course with the live action. Putting for birdie here. This one's online. Oh, how about that one? Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Great drive. Let's hope that makes it all the way to the surface. Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Looking great now.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. That's nicely done. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. And there's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Better than most.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That one's heading down Broadway. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise.